All right, everybody. How's it going? I'm just finishing setting up. Raise your drinks up casually. What's up, Jason? How you doing? I'm just putting in my headphones. Everyone can hear me. Jason, how's it going, man? If you're still in here, I need to nobody's in here now. Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right, y'all. We are live. How's everybody doing? This is going to be a yo, Charles. What's up, man? How you doing? Can you hear me well? Just want to see if you can hear me. Cheers, Brian. Good to see you. I'm trying to get my mouse to work, but it doesn't want to work for me today. Of course, all is well. Sound is good. All right, good to hear. Let me see if I can get my mouse working, and we will be good to go. Loud and clear. All right, Brian. Appreciate it. Jason, if you're in here, good to see you. Dark Green, what's going on? My mouse does not want to work, so I guess I will be just doing it by hand, whatever works. So what's up, y'all? I wanted to do this as it's something different. Wanted to just have a sip and smoke session and just to see how everyone's doing. You know, no real agenda. My son's in here making a bunch of noise. They're gonna make even more noise leaving out the house. They're supposed to be gone. But I'm pouring today, y'all. Pouring some Rock Hill Farms. Got a little bit left. Crazy story about this, right? I went to the store that I frequently go to in Indiana, Northwest Indiana, and I was going just looking around, and I literally saw this on the shelf. And I saw it on the shelf. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. I'm like, there's no way that this is sitting on the shelf, right? And I like grab it. Obviously, I grab it. And then the lady behind the counter, she's like, "Are you looking for something? Is everything okay?" And I wanted to say, "Yeah, y'all got me on candid camera because I know that y'all just didn't have a bottle of Rock Hill Farms for $50. It was like $45, something like that, sitting on the shelf." So she did. So what's everyone else doing? What's everyone else drinking? What's good? What's good? Charles said, "Long day for me. No smoke this evening, but I'm sipping Ezra Brooks 99." All right. You know what, Charles? I've never had the Ezra Brooks. I've seen it. I've never had it before. I never bought it. See, Show Q Proof 99, sipping some old Forester. Oh, you got the 1920 and smoking at your dark natural tonight in South Carolina. All right, cheers to South Carolina. Brian said deciding he thinks Cal 15. Cal 15, you can't go wrong with that. Good stuff for a budget sip. So I'm smoking tonight, y'all. Opus X Angel Share. So this is, I picked this up. I'm trying to figure out how to get into the camera and stuff. I picked this up from Black Lion Luxury. You haven't checked them out, you gotta check out Black Lion Luxury. They are a great spot for cigars. They have a good selection of things, just good stuff, you know. So I picked this up from them. They had this is a perfection size. They had a Robusto, and then they had another one. It's like the Grand. I can't even remember the name of it, but good stuff. Um, Representing the Dodgers and the Braves today. So I coach baseball, and my son's team. We were the Dodgers for a long time. I would say for like 5 years. Yeah, man, the Angel Share is a good cigar. It's a great cigar. Yeah, I enjoy it. This is the third one I've smoked of the Perfection side. And then what happened? I bought two of the 3 packs. They had come in these 10s. So I bought two of these the first time around, and then they had them on the site again in 3 different sizes. I bought all 3 different sizes of the 3 packs. I'm like, I don't know when I'll be able to find these again. So I gotta buy them when I see them. Yeah, they are hard to find. But check out Black Lion Luxury Cigars. I'll put the name and the site in the something like that. But check them out. All right, see you. Brandy saying bye. They're going out to eat without me. They don't love me. Nah, it's cool. But yeah, check them out. They have a great selection. They have a great selection. I think I put them in the description of some of the videos that I've had as well. But yeah, so representing the Dodgers and the Braves. So I coach baseball. Dodgers have been a team we've been forever, and this year we switched it up and we became the Braves. So I'm like, it's crazy that both of them are in the what is this? The NLCS, so the National League Championship Series. So, I wanted to just sit back, relax, and talk to you all and see whatever is on your mind. And if people want to join, maybe I don't even know if I know how to do it, but, want to join in to have a conversation, we can do that as well. I'll figure out how to send you the link. But cheers, everyone. Rock Hill Farms is still good. The second thing I got is it's called Resilient. What's up, Ron? Ron Real TV. Man, I'm gonna have to tell y'all about Ron in a minute. But right here, this is the Resilient. It's a 16-year-old. So it's they they source their bourbon from Tennessee, and it's Dickel bourbon. So this is something that I found is pretty good. It's 125 proof. The mash bill on this one is 84 rye or 84 corn, 8 rye, 8 barley, but it's good stuff. So Ron, I was just telling everybody about Black Lion Luxury, how I picked up Angel Share on the site. Yeah, this is dark juice. 16 years, man. 16 years. I'll put it into the light a little bit, but still fairly dark. 16-year-old bourbon. So this is where I sit out, smoke my cigars, y'all. Sit out in the garage. Certain people have different places they go. I come out in the garage. I've hooked up a TV that I can watch the game or whatever it is. But no, Ron, I was telling everybody to check out Black Lion Luxuries. They are a great site to find some sticks and a Cigar of the Month Club. I've been a member for a little bit. Never been disappointed. And I like the Cigar of the Month Club. First cigar club I've ever joined. And the thing I like about it most is it's a variety of things that you get. Things that you normally wouldn't even see in the store by boutique brands. And it just gives you an opportunity to try some stuff that you may not try had you had you not tried it out here. Oh, no problem, man. No problem at all. No problem. We try to support folks that we see doing their thing, and you all are doing your thing. I saw something on the site. I sent a message to your. It's not your Instagram, but to the company's Instagram, Black Line Luxury. Saw they had something on there that's protected right now, so I was wondering if it was going to be opened up, but I haven't received a message back. But no big deal. But man, I wanted to just do this to just to see how people are doing. I have a couple things I want to talk about, nothing serious. So first thing I'm gonna say is, uh, oh, Charles said the garage is his spot as well. Yeah, man, this is where me and Brandy we come in here, or I come in here by myself and have a stick or two, have a drink, watch some TV, listen to some music, whatever it is, just to unwind. It could be a struggle to go through the week of working, and this is where I just come and unwind and just relax. Me and my boys will come over sometimes and and join me. And we up in here sometimes till 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. No joke. Carrie, what's going on, man? How you doing? Glad you were able to stop by for a little bit. I appreciate it. Um, Cigarage. I like that. I might have to steal that one. So cute. I might have to steal that one. Cigarage. I like that. I like that. But yeah, man, the only thing I would say is I'm not talking about politics, and I'm definitely not talking about COVID, vaccines, and all that. I think we get enough of that in the news and everyday living that we don't need to have a spot to chill and have to worry about talking about that. What are you all drinking? Some other people came in, Carrie, Ron. What y'all drinking on tonight or smoking on? I know y'all brothers smoke a lot too, so what you smoking and drinking on? So I'm trying to Lee Mack. I sent Lee a message a couple of weeks ago, telling him I was struggling with. See, I burnt out a little bit, but struggling with the humidity of the cigars in my humidor. So he told me to get the 65% Bovedas. And those have been working very well for me. Charred it a little bit, but whatever. I'm not perfect. All right, let's see. Carrie said he was driving down the street and couldn't miss the billboard. Carrie, you crazy. My boy Uriah, man, he hooked me up with all of my thumbnails and anything that I post on Instagram that's a thumbnail or picture related. He hooks it up, and he put that reel together with me on the billboard. I thought that was pretty funny. Ron said he's smoking a 2019 HBC Black Friday. I had a Black Friday before. It was very good. I've only had one of those, but very good, very good. You say 5 a.m. comes pretty early tomorrow. Oh, okay, yeah, I hear you, man. I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, so that's why I really just do this on the weekend, so when I don't have to worry about waking up too early. Man, really enjoy this stick here, this Angel Share. It's a medium body um, Opus. I'm an Opus fanatic. I know some people are not huge Opus fans or whatever. Um, let's see what. Damn it, I got to go to work. Enjoy your night. All right, Herbie, appreciate it. Brian said, not smoking it like tonight. Last stick I had was down deep in my humidor. Mason Dixon Project North. I think it was bought in Clearwater Beach. Oh, wow. 2014 or 2016. Had some age on that. I've never even heard of a Mason Dixon Project cigar, so I'm not well versed in cigars. Ryan is the one. Ryan, I'm sure Ryan knows what that is. Can probably tell you the wrapper, binder, filler, and everything on that. Me, on the other hand, if I had it, I may be able to speak a little bit to it, but don't. Big Dodger. And if y'all could do me a favor and hit the thumbs up, that would be great. What do you think of my local store selling Buffalo Trace? Woo! $45. So that's what I want to get into is talk about this bourbon craze. And even, Ron, I'm glad you're on here. If you're still here, I want to see if there's a cigar craze as well. Because I know, like right now, I enjoy bourbon. And I enjoy bourbon. I like to get something new. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not that one where if I don't see anything that's allocated or brand new that I gotta run to, I just leave the store. I like to get stuff that tastes well, that tastes good, that I enjoy. And when I talk to the guy that I go to, I'll tell him. Like we were just talking literally about smoke what you like, Carrie. I agree. Um, just got done with a Perdomo Lot 23 with a Pikesville Rye. Pikesville Rye, that's something I haven't had yet. I want to try it, but I haven't had the Pikesville Rye yet. But I do want to try that. Okay, cigar prices haven't blown up yet unless it's a Buffalo Trace cigar. Right, right. I saw that there's a Buffalo Trace cigar. There's a Weller cigar out there, and those things, man. So, like, okay, back to the bourbon, real quick. What do you all think about, just this bourbon craze? I feel like, let me see what Ron says. Good juice is good juice, rate or not. Mm-hmm. People get caught up what's new and what's hyped up. I enjoy going to find older gems more than some new stuff most times. My man. Oh yeah, rare or not. I hear you. I hear you, Ron. And that's me too. So like my go-to, like if all this allocated stuff was gone tomorrow, I would drink Old Forester 1920 every day or whenever I had something to drink. Old Forester 1920. And that's becoming a little bit, I'm not going to say rare, but it's becoming a little bit harder to get itself. And so that's the thing, man. I just feel like I enjoy the bluegrass barrel seagrass. So Brian, I've never had the seagrass. I have a barrel. It's the bourbon. I think it's a store pick bourbon. Um, but I've never had the seagrass before. I heard it was pretty good. The only allocated juice I have to have every year. Oh man, so Ryan, look, I had some William LaRue Weller about 2 weeks ago. There's a spot downtown Chicago. For those who live in the Chicago area, it's called Little Toasted. It's near the Willis Tower or Sears Tower, whichever one you want to call it. Um, and they had this drawing too good. I need to light it because it looked like I didn't light it well. But anyway, they had this 2019 William LaRue Weller. And what I had right before it was the Weller Full Proof. And I thought the Weller Full Proof was pretty good. Wasn't too bad. When I tasted that William LaRue Weller, changed my life. I mean, changed my life. And the thing about it, so that was going to be the bourbon. When I talked to my guy who I go to, I was going to tell him, look, I don't care about this or that But if I could get a bottle of the William LaRue Weller, that was that would just be good for me. And when the news came out that is yeah, man, it is so dense. The finish, oh, and it's complex, right? I mean, it's just, and that's the thing I love about bourbon is you could taste it the first time, and it has a certain taste to it. You can go back to it the second time and let it sit there for a little bit, and it gives you something totally different. It's crazy how the flavor taste just changes. But that William LaRue Weller is some good stuff. Um, but what got me was this year they said George T. Stagg wasn't coming out. So with that not being released for this year, everybody is going to want. Of course, people want the BTAC, but they are going to want that William LaRue Weller. And I was like, I can't believe it. I probably won't. I'm praying I can, but if I can't, whatever. I'll still be able. I know some places that I can go to and grab a bottle or grab a pour of it. So that's all that matters. I can still at least try it every once in a while. Charles, the early times bottle and bond, that's some stuff that people just don't know about. And some people hate on it because they're like, oh, you're talking about early times, bottle and bond. It's okay. That's some good stuff. 100 proof, good overall flavor. Got a little oak, got some caramel. It has some good flavor to it. I would definitely say that that is a good go to for everyday drink and even weekend, whenever. It's just a good overall drink. Oh boy. Well licensed, Liberty not licensed. I explained to everybody earlier. Oh, I got my cousin on here. I explained to everybody earlier that the Dodgers was the baseball team that I coached for my son for the longest time. I think we were coached for like 5 years. I coached that same team for 5 years, and we switched up to the Braves this year. And I'm like, what's the likelihood? Well, I mean, the coincidence rather that they are both in the playoffs playing each other right now. So I said I'll represent both. My cousin Reggie on here saying your mother watching you. I know she watching me. She watching, make sure I ain't cursing, and I ain't cursing. um, yeah, early times, bottom of mine. That's some good stuff. Look, Brandon showed up, y'all. She going out to eat, and she showed up seeing what I'm doing. So let's talk about Brandy real quick, y'all, and then we get back to bourbon. I was trying to get her to do some videos. I mean, we got this resilient. I want to talk about. This is for everybody. This is some 16-year-old George Dickel source juice resilient, and I'll give you more information when we do the video. Maybe this will encourage her to do the video. But I was like, Brandy, look, I need to get out and talk to the folks more. I want to do something different. And how about a Friday night uh, smoke and sip? She was like, yeah. I was like, because who knows when you're going to do another video with me. And maybe me calling her out in front of everybody make her want to do something. The other bottle I loved that had multiples at one point, but took advantage of the market that I regret selling. EHP Seasoned Wood. I've never had that one, Ron. Mm. But I'll tell you one thing. This Angel Share, this is some good stuff, man. I really like this. And if you want to know if you want to know real notes and get the real reviews, check out Ron. I don't know if Ron, if you did a Angel Share review before, or recorded one, but Ron is the who I go to find out if I'm even interested in a cigar or not. Ron is the connoisseur, the expert in cigars, is what I would call him. He'll probably say, "Nah, man, I'm just out here just enjoying myself." Nah, he humble, but he's good with those with cigars, and so he knows his stuff. But I would say this one is it has that wood, um, the cedar wood has a little bit of sweetness to it, um, a little bit of pepper. And see, that's the thing. Like Ron and Lee Mack, they talk about black pepper and white pepper. I'm like, look, it's pepper. I don't know. I know what black pepper and white pepper is, but I can't tell you what's the difference on a cigar. Um, Tell us the truth. She said, okay, you can smoke the stogie in here, but if you wear that hoodie, you're going to the no, man, this is where we smoke our cigars. Um, mm-mm. This is where we smoke. So, David, how you doing? Good to see you. Smoking a Sinestro, Mr. Red Scholar. We have a cigar club meeting tonight. All right. I've never heard of Sinestro, Mr. Red Scholar, but hey, enjoy your smoke. Hope you're enjoying your evening. What you drinking on? It's a sleeper. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, that passes. All right. I'm glad that passed. I'm glad that passed. Pop 'em! Troy! Troy is in the building. What's up, Troy? If y'all don't know, check out Troy. Pop 'em, don't watch him. Man, this dude, you talking about, I want to know who his connect is. Like Jay-Z said, shout out to my connect, the most important person with all due respect. The boy Troy, he has the connect because uh, you talking about bottles. Every time I look up, he has something exclusive. I don't, man, Troy, we need to talk, man, to see how you get some of this stuff. Because I may need to send some money down to Louisiana. Hey, I hope you and your family are safe. I know they are down in the New Orleans area, were hit by the hurricane. So I hope you and your family are doing well. Your house was not damaged, or if it was, just a little bit, and you recovered from it. But good to see you on here, man. Good to see you. On having Nancy, yeah, appreciate it. That was a great experience having Nancy Fraley. So everybody, Brandy and I talked to Nancy Fraley. She's the master blender for Joseph A. Magnus and some other bourbons that she does. She does a lot of work on different bourbons. And so, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a picture somebody sent me of all the bourbons they golly man collection is man. Wait, that's the Booker's Ride, a 30 year man. I see how people do, you know. Hey, but the conversation we had with Nancy Fraley was very good, man. If you all haven't seen it, you should check it out. I mean, the first episode, the first part one, it was more of an introduction to who she is, things like that. But then in part two and part three, we really get into the background of Joseph Magnus, how it started, how MGP, man, MGP. I would really like to know. I know they're a private company, but I would really like to know like what their revenue is because they seem to be involved in any and every bourbon there is, and not every, but a lot of different bourbons, and they have to be making a ton of money, a ton of money because they have good juice. So it's not like they have bad stuff. But every time I look up, sourced by MGP, sourced by MGP, sourced by MGP. Um, but yeah, the conversation we had with Nancy was very good. I mean, she taught us how to smell the bourbon, and no joke, y'all. Next time y'all drinking bourbon, if you're not drinking now or you're drinking later, try it put your nose at the bottom and see what it smells like. And then put your nose at the top. It's a whole different experience. And it's just those little things that you don't know about that can just turn what you would consider a good bourbon into something great. Because, every time you taste it, you smelling it before you taste it. And it's the same thing with Ron is I really pay attention to the things that him and Lee Mack and Cowboy and Carson and a lot of other cigar, but those are the ones I really follow. They talk about is retrohaling. And so I try to retrohale. I can do it. But they said it's a whole different experience with smoking cigars. And that's something that if you all don't know about is retrohaling. It's basically when you take it through your nose, right? And the first time I tried it, I took the cigar in, and before I blew any out of my mouth, I tried to take it all through my nose, and I almost killed myself doing that. But retrohaling brings on, you get a lot of different notes from the retrohale, and that's similar to smelling the bourbon, smelling it in different way, or when you smell it, when you taste it. But if you smell it in the right way, you get a whole bunch of different stuff than if you smell it. And I'm not gonna say it's the wrong way, but it's just a different way, right? But yeah, big dogger or big dogger, sorry. I'm gonna call you BD. BD. The Nancy Fraley was a great episode. We had a great time. You better watch it now. Yeah, Ron said his stash is a lot smaller nowadays. Ron sent me a picture. That's what it was. Ron sent me a picture on Instagram of his collection back in the day, and it was crazy, y'all. I mean, crazy, crazy, crazy of the stuff that this dude had in there. Yeah, crazy. One day, Ron, I get on that level. I mean, man, that's nice. Um, he said he retired. I don't know if you retired. You just slow down a little bit. That seasoned wood is crucial. See, I've never even heard of the seasoned wood. Never even heard of it. I know this is late. I know I'm behind in the chat, but I never even heard of seasoned wood. So that just tells. I mean, not that I'm the gauge of if it's something good or not, or exclusive or not, but I'm up on some stuff. You're very beautiful, Brandon, in every way, and you bless me. I need all encouragement and joy. So thank you. All right, flirt with my wife. I see what's going on. It's all good. All right, let me get through some of these. Knowledge isn't retired. That's right. Tell him, Kerry. He still know. He still know. Jerry Castleberry can only jump on for a second. What you post? Oh, Jerry, this is the Opus X Angel Share. Hopefully it kind of goes in. You can see it. But yeah, this is the Opus X Angel Share. I got this off of, I tell everybody about blacklionluxury.com. You got to check them out. Yo, smoking the Cheapo Factory, smoking, sipping on some brandy. All right. Hey, whatever you enjoy. And I think that's the point that I try to make with people. And we were talking about the bourbon craze and everything. Just drink and smoke whatever you enjoy, whatever makes you happy. And that's the one thing, I respect about Ron. I know Ron on here, and I've been talking about him, but I just try to really uh, relate. I can relate to a lot of the things that he says when it comes to cigars, and I apply that to bourbon as well. Is he likes Padron. He made it clear Padron is one of the things that he really enjoys, and that's cool. I enjoy Padrones. I enjoy certain Padrones. I really like Opus X. Ron is like whatever. He thinks Opus is okay, but he's not a huge fan. But at the end of the day, you got to drink it. You got to smoke it. So you enjoy it. I think that's the biggest thing. Room 101, 12th anniversary for me later. Okay. All right, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, man, Jerry is a huge supporter of the channel. I really appreciate you, Jerry, for joining, jumping in, checking us out. You say you blame Gurkha. You don't like the pepper. I hear you. I hear you, Charles. We good, man. Finally getting back to normal. Good. House is spared from major damage, man, over the years, just making connects and being an admin for the largest bourbon group in the state. Aha! I got you, Troy. I got you. I got you, man. That's what's up. Without MGP, a lot of people wouldn't be doing what they are doing. We gotta put some respect, man. Some respect on their name. I don't know why they get the hate they do sometimes. Right. I mean, they got good juice. They have good juice. So, I mean, and maybe, I don't know. I can't even explain why people would hate on them. Sometimes you just have to, whatever, just know what's real. And yeah, they're good. My Connect has for $200. Charles, I don't know. So I actually had an opportunity to get some for $100, and I turned it down. Here's why I turned it down: is I like Rise, but I'm not like huge on Rise. Me and Brandy, I told Brandy about it. I was like, we could get Midwinter Night Dram for $100, and that's around retail. I think it's maybe a little bit less, but we both were like, well, we like Rise, but it's not like we'll go to a ride every day. If I went to rides every day, I think if it's something that you want to try out and $200 don't hurt, do you? But to me, for me personally, like I have a good ride that I would drink I got a couple of good rides I really, really enjoy. The Jack Daniels barrel proof from last year. That's a good ride that I enjoy. And then the Four Gate Ruby Rye Springs. That's another good ride that I enjoy. So I would say, um, if it's something that you enjoy or you want to try out, hey, why not? Don't let us tell you what to do. MGP rebranded as Ross and Squib in tribute to local whiskey history. Okay, okay, Brian. Didn't know that. Thanks for that info. What's my cut? Let's see. So my cut of choice, I'm just reading some of these other messages, the same as opening your mouth, nosing your dram, using as many senses as possible. Increase. Yeah, so we're talking about nosing. I'm late on these, the chat, y'all. Sorry about that, but I agree. Jason, that was pre-kids. Oh man, that's a whole different conversation that I don't even want to go down as far as these kids and how much they cost. Yeah, let's say I'd be closer to retirement if it wasn't for kids. But I love my kids. I love them. But okay, so Charles, cut for me, it really, for me personally, it just depends on what I like, right? So I got this is it Calibri? Yeah, Calibri. It's a double cutter. It's a SB cutter. So it's a straight cutter on one side, V cut on this side. And so I'll use like this one. I cut V cut today. I just said, hey, I want a V cut. But a lot of times when I have these non-torpedoes, I got my lighter and I'll just use the punch on the back of the lighter. So I'll punch it. I'll just use the punch and go from there. It just depends on the mood that I'm in, to be honest with you. What about you? What type of cut do you like, Charles? What do you use? Jerry, what is it? The Opus X I was telling you about? Jerry says facts. As long as you enjoy what you have, that's what matters. That's right. That's right. Sometimes you gotta smoke and drink your good shit, right? Well, remember those special to me. All right, that's what's up. Show Q. I appreciate that. Yep, makes sense. And that's the thing that Lee Mack always says is sometimes you gotta smoke your good shit. And I agree with him. That sometimes you gotta just go in the humidor, go in where your bourbon is, and drink some stuff that you enjoy. Drink what you would consider your good stuff. Mm, Carrie, that's true. It's your palate and your wallet. Because, I would honestly say 3 years ago, I wouldn't be buying all this bourbon. I really wouldn't. The wallet wouldn't let me. The wallet wouldn't let us, me or Brandy. So I agree. Let's see what we got. I know I'm late, y'all. Oh, E.H. Taylor Rye is your favorite. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember OGD for it being $15. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Well, you can't blame me, Jason. For the record, I could say the same nice thing. I hear you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I lost a lot of friends and 4 family members. You guys, hey, you know what? I was just messing around. I wasn't trying to nothing bad at all. But sorry to hear that you lost some folks, your friends and family members. And to be honest, man, that's what or I'm not sure if man or woman, but that's what we here to do. We try to enjoy ourselves when it comes to um, these videos, and it was something that brought Brandy and I even closer. I mean, not that we were having any problems, but COVID, it's a struggle, y'all. This pandemic and everything was a struggle. So this was something that really brought us together. And when we saw that people enjoyed it, that's what kept us going. To be honest with you, because we didn't have any plans to do this for a year or longer. This was something we wanted to do. We were doing it on our phones. Look at Bourbon Baller got the Four Roses limited edition in his thumbnail in his picture. That's some good stuff. I've never had that, but I heard it's pretty good. Taylor Rye, super solid. Yep. I appreciate the format. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sharing. Mike, Washington. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Seriously. Thanks for joining. Straight cut guy. All right. And see, that's the thing. Sometimes, what I will straight cut a lot is torpedoes, pyramid, or torpedo shaped cigars. Trevor, Trevor Knuckles. What's going on? I'm a grandpa. Love you guys. Peace and joy to all. Oh, Liberty not licensed. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for supporting us, supporting our channel. Uh, you know, watching me tonight, having a conversation, having a smoke, having a drink, and praying for you and your family. Sorry to hear that you lost some folks in your family. I know these times are hard. You don't get the chance to see people as much as you want to, and hopefully these times it just brings something to your day that makes you smile. It makes us smile and we laugh and we have fun. Although we shoot a lot of videos at night, and so we laugh and have fun, then go to sleep. But we enjoy that it brings joy to other folks as well. So we appreciate you. The Vintage Cigar is another channel I follow. Really enjoy your channel and others you have mentioned too, Jason. Oh, so cute. Appreciate you. So what is everybody? So Ron mentioned that he really enjoys the William LaRue Weller. And for those who joined late, if you can give me a thumbs up just to keep people seeing us on here having a conversation. If anyone interested in joining, let me know. Maybe I'll be able to share. I don't know how to do it, but invite you in and we can have a conversation on here as well. But what is let's we drinking and we having a cigar. What Ron mentioned the William LaRue Weller is his, gotta have it every year. What's everyone either you want to try it because you never have, or you have it and you want to at least have it once a year, bourbon and cigar. And so I'll say for me, the bourbon that I want to try that I've never had is this King of Kentucky. I've heard so many great things about it. Um, and it's something that I really want to try, but I've never had a chance to. I've never even seen it, never even had an opportunity to get it. And a cigar. So I don't. You know what? I'm not. I have a special cigar that I don't even know when I'm going to smoke. I have two special cigars. Um, One is a Cuban. It's a it's a normal Cuban, so it's not a fancy Cuban, but it has special meaning to me. It's a Partagas Series P #2. And the reason it's special to me is because um, I grab Parker's Heritage every year too. Oh man, some years are great, some are just okay, but every year I grab a bottle. Heaven Hill is probably my favorite distillery besides Buffalo Trace. Yeah, Heaven Hill makes some hitters. I just got the Old Fitzgerald 11-year run, and I'm hopefully we'll do a review on that soon. Wink, wink, and Brandy's still watching because that one is pretty good as well. I've never had the Parker's Heritage. Let's see. I've never had George T. Stagg. Can't bring myself to pay secondary. Yeah, George secondary market prices are crazy, crazy for any of the BTAC stuff. To be honest with you, um, I did have an opportunity to get a bottle of the 2020 George T. Stagg, and it was very good, very good. I wouldn't say that's the best I've ever had, but it's very good. I'll put it like that. If you get an opportunity to get a bottle or even taste it, I would highly recommend it. But back to the Series P Partagas, as I go through what people are talking about, I want to try some Leaf. I've never tried the Leaf cigar. I've seen it, but I've never tried it before. I don't even know why. I've seen it a couple times. JG, whiskey cheers. What's up, JG? How you doing? Just in here talking, conversating, having a drink, having a smoking a cigar. Nothing major. But this is back to the Series P #2. My wife Brandy and I we went to Europe for the first time. It was my first time in Europe, 2019. Yeah, 2 years ago. We were celebrating our 15th wedding anniversary. So we went to Europe and I bought it back. I bought a bunch of Cubans when I was over there and I smoked a lot of them. I brought some back, but I saved one. And I said, I'm going to smoke this one. It was aged, I would say probably a couple years because it didn't have any harshness to it. Um, it was aged a couple years, but I said I'm gonna smoke this last one that I have when my oldest son graduates from high school. Just as a celebration. Your kids are getting older. It'll be a celebration of him graduating, going to college. I'm praying that he'll, get into a college with some scholarships, take the financial burden off his old man and his wife and his mother. Who, please. And and I want to save it for that. But then I also have another one. I bought a Opus, of course. I'm just a huge Opus fan. A BBMF Maduro. So if y'all know anything about that, those are not cheap. And I just bought it earlier this year, so I'm saving that one. I don't even know for what occasion yet. And who knows? I might just decide one day on a Tuesday to smoke it. I don't know. But I have that and I'm ready to I'm gonna hopefully save that one for a special occasion. Okay, must be talking about the Parker's Heritage. Leaf by Oscar cigars are good. I've never had it. Bike and Bourbon. What's going on? You're not late. You're just getting started. Nice. That's my bike actually. We picked them up a couple years ago, about 3, 4 years ago, and we used to go bike riding a lot more, especially during the pandemic. We were going bike riding a lot, just to get outside and get some good exercise in. Uh, but yeah, we're talking about what's the bourbon or whatever the drink is. It could even be tequila. I don't even care what the drink is that you really enjoy, that you want to make sure you have once a year, or you want to at least try it one time. And then what cigar? What's the cigar that you are interested in, uh, that you want to try one time and enjoy as well? So for those, I'm pouring, this is Resilient. It's a 16-year-old bourbon. It's George Dickel juice. They source it from George Dickel. And Brandy and I are going to do a review on it, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But it's some good stuff. Pouring that up. I started off with some Rock Hill Farms. I grabbed a bottle of that last year, early last year. Grabbed a bottle of that and enjoyed a nice little pour of that one. Mm. This right here. If y'all see Resilient, I'm just telling you, if you see Resilient at the store, pick it up. This is the barrel proof. So I know they have a more of a lower proof. This one is 125 proof, I believe it is. Yeah, 125. Pick this up. It's good stuff. Very good. I think it was like $90, so it's not super cheap, but definitely worth the price. I think everyone has the same problem. What was the problem? Special Reserve and Antique had to connect. Oh, okay, yeah, Special Reserve and Antique are good bourbons. Special Reserve, that was it wasn't the first weeded bourbon I tried because I actually had Larceny, which is a weeded bourbon. But that was one of the first weeded bourbons that I really enjoyed and was like, man, this stuff is good. I remember my friend was over here and he was like, man, let's try this. And I was like, oh yeah, this is some good stuff. I think everyone has the same problem, especially when it comes, yeah, here in Tennessee. Yeah, since coin, right? Built and oh my goodness, y'all, that's the key. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The only reason I'm able to get these things is I built a relationship with the guy who runs the store that I go to, and it wasn't on any, hey, how's it going? Let's be friends. Let me see what kind of bourbon you got. It was like genuine. Let's talk about bourbon because I was still learning. I'm still learning, quite honestly. I'm still learning. But that is truly the way to go, building those relationships. Hey, Ron, I meant to tell you, man, my father is from West Memphis, so right over the bridge. And so my family, a lot of my family are in Memphis and West Memphis. Uh, it's crazy. Mm. JG, want to try some of that Pappy? You know, the only Pappy, and this, some people say it's not Pappy, and I agree, is the old Rip Van Winkle 10 year I've had. Uh, so I agree, try the Pappy. If that's something you want to try, hey, find a find a bar that sells it. Just get a pour of it. Treat yourself, if you have an opportunity. I've not added any cigars to my humidor since moving to Indiana 3 years ago. Okay, Brian, you're in Indiana. All right, what part of Indiana are you in? I have a bunch of my father's cigars, such as my father, late Bijou. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but what's going on? Live Wire Whiskey. Brian, if you're in the Northwest Indiana area, I would say check out Nick's Liquors. Nick's has several locations in Hammond and Maryville, and they are good. They have a lot of things they just put on the shelves, and they have some behind the counter. But I think if you are familiar, or if you're in that area, that'd be a good place to check out. That I must have at least once a year. If I get a special one, I'll try to open it right away. Okay, hey, that's what's up, Bike and Bourbon. Birmingham Wheat Whiskey is another. Okay, I've never even heard of it. I see the man is in the building. Jason C. Mashing Drum. What's up, man? What are you drinking and smoking right now, or drinking, or what you doing? How's it going? Happy Friday evening. We're done working. Sit back, relax, have a smoke. What's going on? JG, JG, man. I laugh every time. Me and Brandy really have fun hearing Jason sing that song, man. Jason, every time he sees us on the live stream and stuff, he's like, raise your drinks up casually. Hey, Jason, man, Jason is the greatest, y'all. Man, Jason joined us for our live stream. We were celebrating the 1 year anniversary, and he had been busy doing tours of. I think he had went to Bardstown Bourbon Company, and he had a couple of drinks. So for him to still join us on the live stream and take time out of his day, man, we really appreciated that, Jason. Really did. No lie, we really appreciated it. Uh-oh. I lost where I was, y'all. Let's see. All right, yeah, we just sit down. Oh, right down the street. That's right. That's right. Right over the bridge, man. And when I was young, my aunt would put us in the pickup truck. We'd be in the back of the pickup truck, riding riding to Memphis in the back, enjoying ourselves, having a great time. Those were the good old days. Relationships are key in all areas. All areas, Carrie. I agree. I have a party that's Lucy Tanya that's been aging. Oh, I got a box of them. Well, not a box anymore because I gave a couple away. Um, for 2 years. So mine is a December 2020 box. I'm not even. I think I got like seven left. I had a box of 10. Jason said, "Sing it." I had a box of 10. I got seven left. I might smoke one in December to see what it's like. But I might even just hold off. Go for Pappy 15, the old rip. Those are the best. I really enjoyed that old Rip Van Winkle 10 year. That was pretty good stuff. Hmm. And Jason C, he did a blind flight that included the Pappy. I think he actually liked the Pappy 15, and he hated to say it because everyone wants Pappy, so he was like, it's not gonna be Pappy, and then he liked it. It was funny to see he actually really enjoyed that one. Um, mm-hmm. Live wire. Okay, near Kentucky. Okay, so are you close to Louisville, Brian? Because I know it's a lot of good stores in Louisville. Was it Westport Whiskey, Westport, something like that. Winery. I can't remember the name of it. They're pretty good. I actually bought. That's where I got my bottle of Foregate from. I bought a bottle of Foregate, the Ruby Rye Springs from that Westport spot. They had it on the website. That was the thing they had on the website, and I just got it on the website. Somebody, my father-in-law and mother-in-law picked it up for me because they were in Louisville that day. I recently did. Mm, okay, that's a good one. And JG, a lot of people they uh they don't even buy the Magnus triple cast for whatever reason. At least that's what the guy that I get my stuff from. He says people just walk by it because it's not the cigar blend. Smoke one for Christmas and just see where they are. All right. You know what, Ron? I might do that. I might do that with the Lusitania. I might just do that. 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. Jim Beam bonded. Thank me later. All right, Ron. I mean, Charles. Jim Beam bonded. Okay. Hmm. So, um, that's one of the things about bourbon is like something just like what we're doing right now. That's what brought me to bourbon is it just brings people together, right? You can sit back, relax, talk about whatever, depending on who you with, and you can have a great time. And who cares what you're drinking at that point? Everybody is just enjoying themselves. It's daily sipping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree, biking. All right, so anybody into the NBA? I want to see, you know, I know the season just started, but anybody into the NBA, and what do you all think? I'm a Chicago boy, so of course I'm supporting my Bulls. Heaven Hill used to make the bottle and bond that was $11, fantastic, but only sold at the distillery. I think Even that maybe around 30 a bottle now. We used to drive up and grab cases. Oh, is it the Heaven Hill? It was the Heaven Hill bottle and bond, the blue with the blue and white label. The 6 year, or it used to be the 6 year. I think it's the 7 year now. And I haven't been talking so much of the cigar. So man, who has issues with their cigar? I always struggle with my cigar going out in the middle. Oh, white label, Ron says. Okay. Bucks over here. But who struggles with it? I've been smoking, and I haven't been smoking fast and probably a little too slow, but it always, not always, I ain't gonna say that, but a lot of times it just goes out on me in the middle. The struggle is real. You in Milwaukee. All right, biking bourbon, you in Milwaukee. Okay. But hey, Giannis, I'm sure the team is gonna be pretty decent still. I don't think they let go of too many people. So, and as long as Giannis is there, they still got a chance at making some things happen. Real talk. I'll be hurting some Cubans when I go back into Canada to my cottage. All right, Brian. So that's the thing. And here's the thing, Brian. We went to Canada right before we went to Europe. And I hadn't even smoked. I'm trying to think, had I smoked a Cuban? I don't think I had a Cuban before we went to Europe. And we were in Canada, and I could have bought Cubans probably there and had no clue. Crazy. All right. Show Q saying 76 is all day. Yeah, but what about Ben? We're going through it with Ben right now. That's right. I pull for the name on the front, not the back. No, I hear you with that one. I hear you with that. The Lake Show, man. So I'm a Bulls fan, but over the years, I've developed a huge respect for LeBron. Like my oldest boy, LeBron is his favorite player. We had a chance and we went to they had the All Star game in Chicago. Um, what was it? Right before COVID, 2020, and we didn't go to the All Star game. We went to the what is it? The Rising Stars game. The I was about to say freshman and sophomore, but the first year, the rookies and the second year players. And man, we had a ball there. Zion was there. A lot of other players. Mamba mentality. That's right. I hear you. Rest in peace, Kobe. Sometimes good conversations make. That's true. That's true, Kerry. And because I'm doing all the talking, it's even harder, which is fine. Brandy will tell you I can talk all day from Colorado, so I have to go with the Nuggets. I hear you. I hear you. And the Nuggets, Nuggets are gonna be pretty good. Nuggets are pretty good, so it's not like it's a bad team. Kobe is mine, but LeBron is great. A lot of people don't like him, but almost 20 years of excellence. Hey, and that's the thing. So, of course, being from Chicago, I will always say that Jordan is the GOAT. And disagree with me, whatever. I know the younger people get, the more that's just like probably people say Wilt Chamberlain or Bob Cousy or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Elgin Baylor, whoever, right? Bill Russell is the GOAT because that was their era. My era was the Jordan era. And a lot of these guys, including Kobe, I mean, Kobe will tell you he used to, and well, Mike said it even in his at the funeral that Kobe used to bug the hell out of him about different moves, and he would call him at 2 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of these guys get their stuff from Jordan, but Jordan got his stuff from Dr. J, and it just goes on and on and on. So I mean, that's whatever. But to your point, though, Ron, LeBron, 20 years of excellence. You gotta give a man props. You gotta give him props for what he's done. He has reinvented the game as far as a big man is concerned. I mean, how many big men do you have? Who knows what he weighs? 280, 270, 260, whatever. 6'8", point forward, guard, center. whatever. I mean, he could play whatever position he wants to play, pass the ball like magic, all those different things. The man is good, and I root for LeBron. To be honest with you, it'll be interesting to see how they do as a team. I feel like obviously they have a lot of good players, and they can do a lot. But mm, it almost reminded me of the Lakers team back in the day. Not back in the day, but whatever. When Kobe was there, Shaq was there. They had Gary Payton, they had Karl Malone, and they didn't win. They played the Pistons, and the Pistons beat them. I'll never forget that. I think though that having a leader like LeBron, because Kobe was younger then back then, and I don't know, but Kobe and Shaq may have had the little rift back then. So who knows if that in itself, LeBron is more mature. LeBron is just trying to win championships. And I think he's more friends, obviously, with Carmelo. So that's one thing that he has that relationship with him. And I'm sure he can work with Westbrook. And obviously he plays well with AD. So that's gonna be a good team. I'm just hoping my Bulls get to make it to the playoffs. I hope they surprise some people. The one thing that they don't have, I'm about to look to see if they're on TV actually, is a good post guy. They have a good center, Vucevic, whatever his name is. But he's more of like that shooting center, not really grabbing boards. They need that person who will grab the rebounds and not be scared to get a little dirty, get the hands dirty, like a Rodman. Oh, they actually are playing. They play in New Orleans right now. The Bulls are, and they blowing them out. But I don't think Zion is playing right now, so that's not fair. Uh, LeBron is literally the only guy coming to the league with that much hype surrounding him, actually living up to him. Yep, I agree. You know, because Kobe, I don't know if Kobe had as much hype about him as LeBron did. I think people knew Kobe was good, but I don't think people knew how special Kobe was when he first came into the league. Not like LeBron. I mean, LeBron was on ESPN in his high school games, was on ESPN. Hornets fan here. It is what it is. I hate y'all. Hey, I'm not sure how good the Hornets are this year. They got LaMelo, I believe, right? He said y'all gonna be all right. Melo is yep. Mm-hmm. Right. All I remember about LeBron when he was in high school, they was talking about the Hummer. Everybody was talking about that Hummer he had and how did he get the Hummer. That's the thing that killed me, and I'm happy. I want to know what y'all think about this. I'm happy that they starting to pay these guys to play college ball because these colleges are making tons of money off of these guys playing basketball. And they, yes, they get a full ride to college. You can't take that away. But a full ride to college, even if you're talking about one of the top schools, 4 years, let's say if it costs $60,000 a year, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I get it. But how much are they making off of these kids, off of one kid per year? To say that you can't start paying these kids, and I'm not saying you got to pay them millions like they're NBA player, but share some of the revenue, share some of the money with them because y'all getting jerseys off of them, all these different things. They're on these video games and all this, but they get a 4 year scholarship, which is good. But a lot of these kids, they're not going there for the education. They're going there to be ball players, and a lot of them are gonna be professional ball players. And with that, you should share some of it. But of course, that's big business. College sometimes to me is nothing but a big business, but that's a whole different conversation. Sorry, you got off on a tangent. Mm-hmm. 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 They come from nothing. They come from nothing. And what I really would like to see, to be honest with you, Ron, is not only pay these guys, but have some of these NBA players mentor them early on. I mean, like freshman year, create a program where these NBA players will come in, and even current and former NBA players who made the mistakes financially, and they come in and they help these guys because a lot of them. I mean, you give an 18-year-old, even if you do pay them and you don't, and they don't know what to do with the money, it's not going to be good. So you have some of these players, former, current, whatever, come in and talk to the guys on what they should do. Um, and I think we can make the whole thing better. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Yeah, they traded. Who they trade for? I forgot who they traded to the Hornets to get Kobe. I forgot all about that. Got toss a pizza. All right, Brian. I'm not sure. BIAB. I'm bad with these acronyms, man. Not sure exactly what that means. Be right back, maybe. I'm not sure. Hey, Jason, you never said if you still in here, what you drinking, what you smoking on, man. It was decided before he was born. Kobe was the only. Oh man. Hey, but Kobe was almost a bull. He said he was starting to look at houses in Chicago. He was this close to being a Chicago Bull. This close. That would have been crazy had he came to the Bulls. Crazy. But he didn't, so nothing I can even talk about. Big Pro already do that unofficially. Oh, that's true, Kerry. That's true. They do. They do. But I think, it should be more official, right? Because then you get to the Reggie Bush situation, right? Where Reggie Bush got to give back his Heisman or whatever it was, his championship, whatever it was they made him give back because he was getting stuff from the boosters. When this happens all the time, so Reggie Bush was the only one. What about Liner? Wasn't he the quarterback? I'm sure they may have been giving him something under the table, but because whatever, man, it's craziness. It's craziness. Vlad, Big Vic, hey Vic, I'm sending your stuff. Brandy, I got all the samples. Big Vic won a sample from our live stream, and I'm supposed to be sending it out. And Brandy was like, "When are you gonna mail these?" I got the samples labeled, I got them poured and everything. I just need to put them in the box and mail them. So I promise, Vic, you're gonna get it next week. I promise to you. From me to you. Pros come back summer leagues at the schools. Okay, okay, okay. Mmm. Divac. Vladi Divac was a good center. People sleep on him if they don't know about him. But Vladi Divac was a good center. He was a good passing center. Had a little hook, not a sky hook, but had a nice little teardrop almost. Uh, and he was a great passer. And I remember Vladi Divac was from when he played with C. Webb and them in Sacramento. Then, man, they were running it, and that's when they would always run into the Lakers, and Kobe would do them. But yeah, he was going to Chicago, man. Mm, I remember that, and I can't remember exactly what happened, but I do remember they were saying tampering with CP3 and stuff like that. That was another sweet Jerry West move. Mello, yeah, Mello is good. All right, Vic. I just want you to know, man. Brandy was on me. That's that box shortage we keep hearing about. The box shortage on what? I missed that one, Carrie. But yeah, I feel like this NBA season is going to be good. Finally, the Lakers known for Magic. Yep. Magic, man. Magic walk in the room. You like, yeah, I'm just where that purple one goes. Let's just do it. Magic coming there. I think that's why he stepped down. He was like, yeah, I don't want to get too close. I don't want them finding out what I'm really doing. Magic set it up. Well, you was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna go on and join y'all. The fact we couldn't get CP3, but they let Durant. Yes. Mhm. 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 I agree. I agree. She gave man Vic. She gave me that look, man. She was like, because she said I spent some time. It takes time to like put the samples together and everything. And she like, when are you gonna send this stuff out? Because I got it sitting right in the kitchen, right on the island, sitting there, labeled and everything. Oh, right, right. I got the boxes. I got the boxes and everything, Carrie. I got the boxes and everything. I just need to ship them. I need to put them in there. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see that championship ring. Mm-mm. I didn't see it. Kareem, Magic, Worthy, and B. Scott. Come on now. How y'all get that squad without some shady? But okay, so I don't know how that team was put together. I know they drafted Magic, but how was Kareem on the team? Did he um did he get because he was with Milwaukee for the longest? I remember that out. I mean, I remember that. Byron Scott and Worthy. So I don't know how that team got put together. So I can't say, it was shady or not shady. I don't know. Wasn't salary. Right. That's true. Wasn't salary cap. And the Lakers don't care about paying the luxury tax anyway. So they like, look, we got money. Let's get this chip. That'll make us the money back. Yeah, well, some cigar because that's what they're waiting on. So any cigars out there that's coming out, pretty much if the organization had the money, they could do whatever. That's man, they could. They could. They could. They could really do whatever. Any cigars coming out that you all can't wait that you know. So for me, my always that I can't wait for the Thanksgiving time is I love to get the Fuente Anejos, and specifically the shark. I really enjoy that shark. Well, it always comes back to Jerry West. Jerry West, that's right. That shark, that Neho shark, man, that is one of my favorites. I think I got one or two in the humidor, and I refuse to smoke it until I get the next batch come in. Because the one I got up there, I've had it since last year, November sometime. What y'all looking for? I mean, Kier, I know you big time smoker, so you may have everything, or but I think it's always some things that people are looking forward to. For me, like I said, it's the shark. If I can get if I can get like five of the sharks, man, that would be great. Five sharks, I'd be good. Then I can really enjoy them. You know? Yeah, that shark is fantastic. HBC Black Friday cigar. You know what? I need to try to get some. Are you all gonna have some? You may have some on the site right now. So if you do, forgive me for not knowing. But are you all gonna have some more? If you don't have any on the site right now, are you planning to hopefully grab some more for the site, Ron? Hmm. Man, I just want to say to y'all for real, I appreciate y'all joining me today. I'm not leaving right now, but I just want to say that I was wondering how this was gonna turn out. We've had 20 people in here at a time, maybe. But to me, it doesn't even matter about how many people, as long as I got folks that's communicating and enjoying themselves. Uh, that's all that matters to me. We will have them this year. We'll have a kinetic broadleaf wrapper. Okay, cool, cool. I will be sure to grab me some of those. Definitely, definitely want to try them, check them out. Carrie, what about you? You looking for anything specific? What Carrie said he just saw an announcement about this year's release. Okay, cool, cool. Hey Ron, how is the other club going? I know you got the cigar of the month club, and then you had the I forgot what the name of it was. I was just wondering how that was going. I think you may have posted um, one of the quarterly releases that you were sending out to folks, and it was a good one. Just wondering how that was going. I hear you, Carrie. I hear you. Just another good cigar. I hear you with that one. Select is going great too. Oh, Select, yes, that's it. Good, good, good to hear, man. Always just good. I just enjoy supporting you all and just seeing people do well. That's me. Um, I really enjoyed the content that you provided, you and Lee and all the other folks in Black Lion Luxuries. I'm telling y'all, if I may have mentioned it before, but if y'all haven't tried checked out the website, blacklionluxuries.com, the Cigar of the Month Club. It is some good stuff. Some stuff I've never heard about because I have my specifics that I enjoy with cigars. But the thing I like about the Cigar of the Month Club is you get to try different things that you may have not even heard of, and it's good. It's very good stuff. I haven't had one cigar I was just like, I mean, some fit what I like more than others, but I've never had anything where I was like, oh man, that's horrible. And that's the good thing about it. Cigars have really been good to me over the years. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. People doing well and doing their thing. Yep. Don't have much experience. Need to do more research. Biking, what I'll say is not sure what the research is that you're trying to do, but check out Ron Real TV. Check out his YouTube channel. He has a number of videos out there. He's done reviews on a bunch of different cigars, and not just like high or expensive cigars. He does research or he does reviews on a lot of different cigars, and he gives you his honest opinion on them. And that's what I like about him. He'll tell you, this is this and this is that, and some is just okay to him, and some he really enjoys. And that's what helps me, right? Because if you get somebody who they're just like, oh, this is fantastic, this is great, then that's good because you may be able to find that you can go to them for good cigars, right? But there's not everything is going to be the best. And that's what going back to what Brandon and I do, that's what I really enjoy about um, doing the videos with Brandy is Brandy will be honest with you. She'll say, hey, this is okay. Or this is good. Or this is great. And that's what I enjoy. She'll tell you the truth, and I will too. What I try to do, if I'm just being honest with you, I try to tell you about things that are good because if I'm doing a review, I want to tell you what I really like about this specific bourbon. And some bourbons we've bought, I just haven't done reviews on because I didn't really like them. And I'm thinking, and I don't know if Brandy's listening, but I'll tell her whatever. Is that we should do a review? I think we will of the bourbons that disappointed us this year because I think it's good for people to know. And I'll tell you one right now, a bourbon that it was a good bourbon, but it wasn't worth the price. At least at this point. Um, Brandy doesn't even know I have this bourbon, but whatever. She'll know now. It's the Blue Run 14 year. The Blue Run 14 year was a good bourbon, but it wasn't worth the $150 or $60 that it cost. And the guy I bought it from, he was like, well, let it open up a little bit, which, some bourbons, once they open up, they are better than when you first drink them. So I'm going to give it a shot. But I gave him a sample of it too. So I'm going to go back to him and see what he thinks about the bourbon, because I gave him a sample where it's been opened up a little bit, and it'll be interesting to get his thoughts on it. Ron said, going down a rabbit hole, man. I'm telling you. That's what we want. Just your honest opinion. Yeah, we try to give our honest opinion. We really do. And the bourbons that we try, we hopefully we typically enjoy them, and so that's why we want to tell people about them. And I try to get thoughts on it before I even buy it, because just like you all, I don't want to buy a bourbon, because at the end of the day, once we give the review, we still got to drink it too. And I don't want to buy a bottle of bourbon that I don't really care for. I mean, that's still wasting our money, just like we don't want to waste our money on new cigars. And also, I just try to make sure to get different ones. And I think that's the way to do it. I really do, because you're developing your own palate. You're developing what you enjoy. And that's the one thing with anything, right? Is people are going to have their thoughts. Like earlier, Ron was talking about William Larue Weller. I actually enjoy it, but if I didn't, that's what Ron likes, not what I like. But I like it actually. But and that's the thing. You develop your own palate. You get a flavor for what you like, and you go from there. hmm Like cigars, the most I've paid and felt it was worth is around 30 to 40, and that's rare. I agree, Ron. A lot of these, and I get it. The cost comes from if they're sourcing the age, because if it's an aged bourbon, then you have to pay a little bit more. Was disappointed. I didn't get that one. I didn't get it, and it wasn't because someone said it was bad. It was because they said it was with Sauterne cask or barrels. It was bourbon and Sauterne barrels, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I know it's a dessert wine, but I'm like, I don't even want it. Ashhead, what's going on, man? Glad you in here. Mhm. Mhm. I get want to have something special and rare. But man, $500. Mm-mm. $500. I gotta know for sure that as soon as I open the bottle, I'm gonna like it before I even pour it. I'm gonna smell it and say, "Oh yeah, this is good stuff." $500. Mm. And even then, I'm probably still not buying them for $500. Seriously, probably 150. I hear you. Most disappointing bourbon that you have bought. It's all subjective. All right, so my most disappointing bourbon, and I think it's both Brandy and I's, and it's interesting because I literally just poured Brandy, because we still got the bottle. We've had this bottle for 2 years. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Some people may, and it's a single barrel, so every barrel is different. I'll just say that, because I don't want to, people to just jump off the live because they hear this. But Blanton's, the bottle that I have was the most disappointing bourbon that I've ever had. And the hype, everybody, if people don't know anything, they know Blanton. They know Blanton. And when I say that one that I had, I've tried and tried. I literally just poured. We just picked up a bottle of a Remus store pick. It was cash strength, and it had a lot of butterscotch. And I'm not a big butterscotch candy person, right? And so I picked it up, and I enjoyed it. It was sweet, but it wasn't like, ooh, you gotta get this. But it's good. It's good, but it wasn't the best, right? Or even close to the best. And it reminded me of something. So I was like, Brady, this really reminds me of something. And so I poured her a little small thing of Blanton's, right? And I said, I didn't tell her what it was. And I said, well, taste this and compare. Does this remind you? And her face was just like, I tasted it after. I was like, yeah, it's something about it. And it may be just that barrel, right? Because it's a single barrel. So it's always different. The only barrel I will ever release for it. Mm. Oh, the William Larue. I hear you. Oh, you want to kill me. Basil. See? Blend. And Basil Hayden, yeah. I mean, it's 80 proof. So for me, 80 proof is like, at this point, especially, 80 proof is no. I'm not really going for nothing 80 proof. I think it's only one other 80 proof in that range that I had, and it was pretty decent. But Basil Hayden, yeah, Basil Hayden is okay. Um, but Blanton's, man, Blanton, type the same time you said it. I I don't know, and people may just say, "Hey, what is what up?" But the hype, it's unreal. The hype is unreal. Unreal. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right here. Rock Hill Farms. This right here, I wish. I've had this bottle for almost over a year, almost 2 years, and I'm almost done. But we try to just sip on it every once in a while. That's what I started off with. But, if I could find that bottle, I would drink that one all day. I enjoy Rock Hill. Really do. Right. Just buy the cork display and be happy. I agree. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 80 proof. 80 proof. What are we doing with 80 proof? Angels. Now, I'll say I like Eagle Rare more than Blanche. Eagle Rare is not bad. It's not one of my favorites, but I would say it's much better than Blanche to me. I really enjoy Eagle Rare. I really do. Now, Angel's Envy, Ron, I'm not gonna lie. Angel's Envy was one of those ones that I really enjoyed. Now, I haven't had it in a while. I haven't, but excuse me, I enjoy Angel's Envy every every once in a while. It wasn't that bad to me. Now, again, it is lower proof. I think Angel's Envy is like 86.6 proof or something like that. So it's a lower proof. But when we were getting into bourbon, it was like, hey, this is something different because it's finished, right? I think it's finished in, I don't know, some type of wine finish. But I do enjoy. I could, and I'm just laughing. He says it's trash. I can't get into Angels Envy either, and that's the thing. I think everybody has their own taste, but I think the thing that kills me about with people is they purely go off of the name. And I told the guy who I get my stuff from, I said, look, I don't care about the name. I want something that's good. Because if I'm spending my money, I want to make sure I get my money's worth. Big dollar facts, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Old Forest is good. Old Forest is good biking bourbon. I had an opportunity actually to I see you, big dog, at port wine barrels for the Angels Envy. Ashton, he's drinking Angel currently. Oh wow. uh, and the price, I can't do it. I bought a bottle. Oh, see, that I did not buy. I did not buy it because I'm like $200 for that. It may have been I couldn't afford it, quite frankly. But even now, I don't. Excuse me. I've had the chance, and I won't buy that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. You say going to Green Spot, Red Breast. Okay, Irish whiskey. Not JMO, not Jameson. That's why early. That's right. Early times, bottled and bond. The winner of our bottled and bond tournament last year, early times. Um, I was saying something I forgot, but anyway, uh, what about you all? I mean, Ron told me about what his overhyped, overrated. What about you all? What do you think is the most overhyped, overrated bourbon, or even cigar? I like to, from we got Carson in here, we got Ron in here, we got Carrie in here, Show Q. What are the cigars that you all feel like, man, it's good, but it ain't that good? King Family Distillery Single Barrel. You like that one or you don't like that one, Ashhead? I'm not sure which one. I think Jameson is the ones that you just want a quick buzz or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. You drink it, but I agree. It's not that great. I agree. All right, Hank. I hear you. I hear you. The Phillies. I hear you. Enjoy some yellow spot. How was it, Brian? Was the yellow spot pretty good? Unpopular with opinion whiskey too, but Alec Bradley cigars have just been okay. I've never had an Alec Bradley cigar. I've never had one. You like that one? Oh, okay. You like that one, Ashhead. Okay, okay. I've never heard of that one, Ashhead. I need to. I'll save the chat. Make sure I get it. King's Family Distillery Single Barrel. Okay, I've never had that one. Jameson's mass appeal and easy to drink. Everyone loves it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Buffalo Trace is overrated. It's decent but overhyped. And now, are you talking about? I'm hoping you just saying Buffalo Trace, the bourbon Buffalo Trace, not the brand Buffalo Trace. Because I feel like Buffalo Trace has some good products, some decent products out there. Not decent, but some good products out there. Hmm. Yeah, it was good. I need to try the other spots to compare. Yeah, I've never had any of the spots to be honest with you. And that's the thing, man. It's so many things out there to try and to smoke, to drink. That is, you get caught up in all of it, and that's why our collection has grown from. I remember if you all see our our picture, we had like maybe 8, 10 bottles, and we were like, "Ooh, this is a lot." And now I don't even know how many. I don't even want to say how many bottles we got because it's way more than that. I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I'm reading the chat. It was good. I need to try the other spots. I saw that one. Fat Bottom Betty. Now, Brandy really liked the Fat Bottom Betty and the I think that's it. The fat. I know she likes another one. The is it the Sweet Jane or something like that? But I know she likes the Fat Bottom Betty as well. Basil Hayden's overrated and the overrated cigar. Most Davidoff. Interesting. So I just bought a Davidoff Master Selection. I don't know what number it is. They got a bunch of numbers on them. So I'm letting that one sit. And I bought the it's another one. It wasn't a chef special that they had. It was another one. The Dominicana, I think it was. The Dominicana um Davidoff I just bought. And I haven't smoked that one. My local has King County for $65. I haven't had that one. I've never had Kings County. Cohiba cigars are overrated. Okay. I hear you, Ashhead. I've had a couple Cohibas. I've had the Siglo 2, and I have some Robustos, but I'm letting them sit. I smoked one when I first get them, just, excited about getting a cigar or whatever. Let them sit for a couple weeks, then smoke them. But I'm letting them sit now for a couple, a year or so, just to see. Just the bourbon, definitely good. People go crazy, though. I missed that one, Viking bourbon, or what that was about. Oh, Buffalo Trace. Okay, just the bourbon. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Sweet Jane and Leather Rose. That's the one. Leather Rose. That's the one Brandy really enjoyed. And to be honest with you, when we smoke together, I really enjoy the smell of that Leather Rose. I really enjoy that smell. Perez Carrillo Encore. I haven't had the Encore. I've had the EP Carrillo, the La Historia, and the Pledge, but I haven't had the Encore. New World Cohibas are overrated to me. Okay. Yeah, it's just mass appealing to and it's easy drinking. It reaps the benefit of the name. I enjoy it, but won't pay more than $25. Yep, exactly. That Buffalo Trace. I agree. Davidoff Chef, good, not $40 good. Okay. Actually, I know you were doing the videos on Is It Worth It? You gonna kick that one off again? I know you did one recently that I checked out. I can't remember the cigar you did. Mm, but the cost too much. Yeah, I hear you. Davidoff just isn't in my wheelhouse. I hear you, Carrie. Age. Yep. Encore is favorite. Okay. Okay. Are you a fan of the nut? So here's the thing, Chris. When I first started smoking cigars, I used to like the nub flavor. I don't know about everybody, but me myself personally, I started smoking the flavor nubs. I used to like the I don't even remember the names to be honest. It was like a dark brown wrapper and then the the tan wrapper. I enjoyed both of those. I really enjoyed the nub cigars. I really did. And then as I moved to the non-flavored, I never went back to them, but I really enjoy the flavored nub. So I've never smoked a non-flavored nub before, though. And I know they have the non-flavored. Mm. Hmm. I will bring this. Is it worth back? Okay. I reviewed the fantastic. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. Because you were asking folks how often do they smoke and how many have they smoked in a day, man. Y'all. So here's the thing, y'all. There's some guys like Ashhead, man. I remember he said he smoked like I can't remember the number, but it was like 6 cigars in a day, and I'm like this one right here, this will do me good. And it's not about the buzz that it brings or anything like that. It's just a good flavor, something that relaxes me, just allows me to wind down, enjoy myself or whatever. But 6 cigars, and I remember one time Ron posted, I may have been on Instagram. It was an ashtray with like 5 different, and he hadn't fully smoked them. It seemed like he was testing some out. Uh, But I was like, man, how do y'all smoke all those cigars or whatever and really enjoy them? But hey, everybody do what they do, and that's what's up. Rub. Are you about to roll? Hey, Ryan, ask, about to be on live shortly. I'll probably join that one shortly. I'll probably get off here in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, depending on how folks, we got 16 folks in the chat, so I'll keep going. But I sent a message. I'll send you a note on Instagram. I'm trying to see if I can get some stuff that y'all got going on. But hey, I appreciate you joining. Just man, good to sit down and chat with folks, and I'm glad you were able to come and enjoy the conversation, man. I appreciate you. And I'll probably join you all in a little bit. Smoke nubs thinking it was a short smoke time, but quickly realized that wasn't the case. Because the bigger ring gauge, just because they're short doesn't mean that they going be a smoke for 20 minutes or so. For sure. Oh, so what are you sipping on? So Hank, right now I'm drinking the Resilient 16 year. So this is a bourbon that Brandon and I will do a review on fairly soon. It's a 16-year-old George Dickel source bourbon. Resilient is a company, and I'll give you more details, but that's what I'm sipping on right now. I started off with some Rock Hill Farms. I was telling everybody that I don't have too much left, so I started off with it, but moved over to the Resilient. But yeah, it's some. If you see Resilient, the cash strength, because I know they have a cash strength and then they have a lower proof, but the cash strength is some good stuff, man. I can't vouch for the lower proof, but this cash strength is very good. And if you ever see, I think the 16 year is what's out in the stores now, if it's around you. So I would definitely say pick it up. Um, thanks, Hank. Appreciate it. So, man, we've been talking about. Does anybody follow baseball? I know I'm sitting here with the Dodgers and the Braves hat on. Somebody hit me earlier at Liberty. Uh, was making fun of me, and Brandy was too, about having a Braves hat on and the Dodgers sweatshirt. But the Dodgers sweatshirt, I coached my youngest son's baseball team, and we were the Dodgers for like 5 years or so. And we switched this year to the Braves. So that's what this is all about. But anybody follow baseball, what y'all think? Go Braves. All right, Ashhead, I see you. Go Braves. My White Sox, they're not in anymore. So, you know, I'm trying to just enjoy it. Go Dodgers when they not playing. Go Dodgers when they not playing the Braves. I hear you. Sorry, y'all. I'm just sending the text real quick. Yankees. All right, all right. My mom was a Dodgers fan, so I don't pull against them. All right, I hear you. I've been to many Twins games. Not easy, guys. So the Twins, I used to follow the Twins back in the day when they had Kirby Puckett and Herbeck. What was his first name? I can't remember his first name. The first baseman. They had a good team back then. I thought it was the new Atlanta, the new Atlanta Dodgers. Brewers fans, yep. I figured Viking Bourbon. I know you said you were a Bucks fan, so I figured Brewers. So by the way, we went to a Brewers game. The White Sox played the Brewers back in August. We went up to Milwaukee and went to that game. We went to the Sunday game because the first two games Brewers kicked our butt. Went to the Sunday game. We had Lance Lynn pitching, and Lance Lynn, actually the pitcher, had a RBI, two RBI singles to right field. I'll never forget. And that's what opened the game up for us, and we ended up winning that game. But the Brewers had a pretty good team. Brewers had a pretty good team, just like the Sox. Man, the Sox disappointed me, but I love October baseball. Yeah, I do too. I enjoy October baseball. I really do. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You will never hear me say the other team in Chicago. I won't even say their names because no, that I will not do. Mm-mm. When they made it to the World Series, you can ask people. Oh, Kent Herbeck. Thank you, Kent Herbeck. Yeah, the first baseman. That he was a good player. I remember him, Kirby Puckett. They had some other guys on the team, but um, those were the ones that I remember. Hey, Ash here. I know Ron's gone, and Carrie, and anybody else. So I was told when smoking a cigar, oh, you can't say that name either. I'm glad. Yeah, no one really cares about that other team in Chicago other than the White Sox, you know. But I was told that you should eat something sweet every once in a while smoking a cigar because it gets your blood sugar levels up. Because I guess smoking a cigar takes it down. I don't know all of the science behind it and everything, but was wondering what y'all thought. Carson, Carrie, anybody who smokes cigars. Have y'all heard that before? But yeah, I was disappointed that the White Sox didn't do or go as far as they did or they should have did, in my opinion, because they had a real good team. I think, in my opinion, they wore down the pitchers during the regular season, and so that's what happens. Leaving out, Brandon, keep doing your thing when you can. Mm. Carrie, I appreciate you joining. I really do. Not just tonight, but all the time that you check out our videos, whether it be in the premiere or just afterwards. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for all that you do for the channel. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Sometimes I'll eat some dark chocolate while I smoke cigars. Okay, okay. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Chris. I saw that message before, and I think I skipped over it by accident. Do I do a drink cognac? Yes, I do. So a cognac that I've just recently started drinking is Pierre Ferran. Viking Bourbon said, I'm sticking to the end, my man. I appreciate it. Pierre Ferran. So there's a double cast um, cognac. It's a red bottle. I can go grab it if you want to show you what it is, but it is very good. When I go to the liquor store, I stay in the liquor store for at least an hour when I'm there, just talking and just learning about different things. And the guy who I talked to, he was like, "You got to try this Ferran." And the crazy thing about it is Bardstown. The Yep, raise your blood sugar. Word off. The Yep. All right. Thanks, Carrie. See, I knew the folks would know. I knew. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate it. I like sipping port sometimes with a cigar. Okay, port wine. I live in total wine. Chris, you know, we don't have a total wine here in Chicago, but I live in this liquor stores, man. Just I enjoy learning about different things. And this is something that I'm developing a passion for. And who knows, one day you all may see a black bourbon family bourbon out there. You never know. You never know. But I'm gonna see if I can share a screen. I can see if I can pull it up my computer and share a screen with you. What Pierre Ferran is a very good bourbon, or sorry, is a very good cognac that I've really enjoyed. Here is a picture. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen now. If I can't, sorry, I'm new to this. Uh, share, share screen to my work best on this computer. All right, well, we'll see. All right, let me see if I can share this, y'all. I don't know. I can't share it. Sorry. I tried. I tried. But I can't share it. But anyway, Pierre Ferran, it's a double cast. It comes in a like a burgundy color um, box, and it excuse me, it is very very good. I appreciate it, Chris. I appreciate it. I really do. So we've talked about a lot, but I don't think we talked about NFL. So of course, I'm a Bears fan, Chicago. Um, Interested to hear what you all think as far as NFL. I know the season is what a quarter of the way through. Uh, Kansas City, the Chiefs. People are not. Or sorry, I think I know which one you're talking about. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I think the MSRP on that one is around $70, somewhere around there with Pierre Ferran. All right, so the NFL. I'm interested to hear what you all think as far as who is going to be doing something this year. The Cardinals, the Cardinals are surprising some folks. Uh, Tim, Tim, welcome. Cheers to you. Cheers. Cowboys, America's team. All right, I hear you. I hear you. Not sure if you like. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I Bike and Bourbon. You told me the Bucks. You told me the Brewers. So I know who your other team is. Um, yeah, you're right. I don't really care for them, but you can name them. It's all good. It's all good. Uh, yeah, Aaron brought some stock in the Bears. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I own you. I own. You know, I like. How do I say this? I like the competitiveness of Aaron Rodgers. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he would be somebody who, if I was playing football, I would want to play with because he's gonna go to war with you. He is going to do whatever he needs to do to win. Now, Bike and Bourbon, I'm not gonna post highlight what you said. 13 world championships. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I'm definitely not highlighting the next message that you said. But no, I mean, it's one of those things, right? They are a good team. They have a great quarterback. It'll be interesting to me. So for me in the Packers, it'll be interesting to see how the Bears do the second time around. I was Tim, I didn't know you from Chicago. Yeah. I had a chance to go to the game. I didn't go. Kind of glad I didn't. Uh, yeah, it's tough. It's tough being a Bears fan. I think that Field is going to be a good quarterback for the Bears. I feel like Nagy and Tim. I really would like to hear your opinion. I feel like Nagy is not the coach for him. Quite honestly, I don't know who Nagy is the coach for because Nagy wants you to run his system and his system only. And if you can't run it, then he don't want you there. Or he'll say you're not a good quarterback. And I feel like a coach should be able to adapt to the personnel that he has. Ric Flair is the nature boy. Niners fan. Mm-hmm. Niners fan. Niners. You had a good run. This Mirage. You had a good run. You had a real good run with. I don't know if you were watching them back then, but Favre 22-5, Rodgers 25-5. All right, Biking Bourbon, you rubbing it in now, man. You rubbing it in. Fields is going. Yes, Fields is going to be a star. I agree. Fields has that, what I would say, that moxie about him, right? That you cannot stop him from getting to what he wants to do. Now he's going to make mistakes. He's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes, but I feel like he is going to be a good. He's going to be one of the best, if not the best, quarterback that the Bears have ever had. I really feel like that, especially if they develop him and they protect him with a good offensive line. They give him some good offensive components, some good receivers, running back. And he has good receivers. It's just a matter of adapting to him, because you got to think about it with Fields specifically. He didn't practice with the ones. He was practicing with the twos, and he was the what they call that, the scout team. So once he starts running with the ones a little bit more in practice, learning what they like to do, blah blah blah, I think he's going to be a great quarterback. Yeah. Let me get off of this, Biking Bourbon. Niners fans, Cowboys fans. So about those Cowboys, they started off good. I'm not sure what their record is, but Dak is back, and Dak is showing the injury. He's done with that. He's looking good as a graduate of Clemson. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. He really is. He really is. And I think he's coming into his own. And I think he will also be a good quarterback in the NFL. I really do. I really do. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I've been running my mouth for the last 2 hours. I've really enjoyed this conversation, y'all. I really have. It's good to just kick back, relax, have a conversation with folks. I know folks coming in and out, whatever, but this has been good. Don't want to take up too much of your time. We've been on here for a while, but I would say first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for joining. Uh, and you could be doing a lot of different things, and you're here with me tonight. So I appreciate it. Continue to support the channel. Continue to like the videos, watch the videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I should have said this earlier, but whatever. This is not about promoting the channel. This is just about kicking back, enjoying ourselves. Um, you know, uh, Subscribe to the channel, and let us know, what's some things that you enjoy about the channel, what's some things that you would like to see on the channel. We just try to have fun. We try to enjoy ourselves. As you saw earlier, we had Ash Head in here. I'm not sure if he's still in here. We had Jason C from the Mash and Drum in here. We had some other folks in here as well. Would just really like to see what you all enjoy. I enjoy doing this. Brandy enjoys doing this. This right here, this is pretty cool for me. I'm not sure how often we'll do it, but again, I'll post the thumbnail on YouTube a couple days ahead of time, so that hopefully YouTube will put it into your, or send you a notification. I'll also put it onto Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, check us out on Instagram. We post things there to let you know we're uh when we're going to do different things or what we're doing. I'm missing my 76ers game. Oh man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, we do this because we enjoy it. We try to provide just something for people to get away. We're not experts in this. We're not the best. We don't have the best taste buds and all that. But we do have fun, and we are improving each and every time that we do it. We want to continue to do well in this, and we of course we want to continue to increase our subscriber count. And for those who don't know, we have a Patreon page, and we're working on that to improve. And thanks for all the Patreon members that we have right now. We appreciate your support, but we enjoy it, and so we Bike and Bourbon. Don't forget to check out the Bucks Championship ring. Uh, enjoy the show. Thanks. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate you for joining me tonight. But, thank you is what I want to say. Thank you for joining not only tonight, but just all the time that you support our channel. And we'll continue to do this until we don't enjoy it anymore. But for now, we will continue to provide content. We will continue to enjoy each other and enjoy your comments. We're going to try to do more live streams. That's one thing we wanted to mention, is that we're going to try to do more live streams to just have different things, and we're probably going to be giving out samples and doing those type of things as well. But we just want to continue to build the channel, and the only way we can really build this channel and make it as large as we want to is if we have your feedback and what you like and what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. A constructive criticism is just as good as a good comment of what you like. So feel free to send us a note on Instagram, comment in the videos or on this or whatever, and we'll just continue to try to improve of what we're doing. But I've talked enough. I've enjoyed the conversation, enjoyed laughing with you all, having fun, biking Bourbon and his Brewers and Bucks. Hey, I'm good with that. But that other team, I don't know. No, I'm just joking. No, I've enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Let's see if what do you say? If Brandon doesn't join the next live, bring it. Right, exactly. And one thing, and it's not the same. It's not the same without Brandy doing like this is great. I can do this all day, and Brandy can join me for the next one that we do if she's able to. She's out at dinner right now. They went out to dinner, and that's fine. I decided I was just gonna chill here and do this. But I was even thinking sometimes even doing reviews, maybe short reviews of different bourbons without Brandy. But I don't want to miss that because I think the two of us together is what makes it fun, what makes it enjoyable, and what built it to what it is right now. And I just, want to we want to continue to do that. But we want to know what you all like. So, I don't even have anything in my glass. I'm about to pour up something. But again, I thank you all for joining me tonight. I've enjoyed everything. Wish you all have a great weekend. Have a safe night. And I will see you next time. Peace.